It's ready! Hey, Sora, wake up. I want you to see our new tent. Now we can go to sleep without worrying about wind or rain.
All right, my friends, I just got done watching the latest episode of Weakest Tamer. This was episode number 5. Count them 5. And this episode was really cute. I think I have found exactly where and what makes this show potentially good and potentially watchable. And I think it's first realizing that the audience for this type of show isn't really broad. It's a smaller audience, but there still is one for this show. And I think episode 5 was a really good example of that. It was a adorable, cute episode. And very similarly to the other Tamer type anime, and of course it's going to evade me the moment that I need to pull that name from my brain. God something, goddess something. Anyways, by the grace of the gods. Wow, what a yeah, Jesus, I'm getting old, my friend. By the grace of the gods. So I think it's a very similar lane to where it's like this episode, had Ivy, and Ivy made it to a brand new town. She's a little kid, and even though she has that voice in her head that kind of is able to guide her and show her the ways, like, she's still navigating the world like she's a kid because she is one. And this episode, she met a bunch of different scary people. One of the scary people ended up being a real kids person. He ended up really helping her, and he ended up taking her to a tent store and kind of looking out for her. And eventually, like, she was able to utilize that brand new connection that she made to kind of prevent something nasty from happening to her, like getting money stolen, getting her stuff stolen, stuff like that, getting bullied by other adventurers. She was able to use that connection just by being a kid, to be honest. And I think that's where the lane is with this episode. On top, or on this episode shows what this is for this show. On top of that, she also met this really, really cute panther-looking thing, too. Again, she's a tamer, so she's probably going to tame this monster. And apparently this monster is one that can take on 4 or 5 adventurers at a time. So really powerful stuff and really powerful monster she's going to have with her in the future. As she met it, it's cute and it's adorable. The slime showed its stuff and being able to heal this panther. And then the rest of the episode is just kind of showing her bumble and fumble through town and get a brand new tent to kind of settle in here. And it was just cute, and it makes you smile. And she's adorable, and the little friendships that she's making is adorable. And she's learning about the way the world works. She's learning about currency. She's learning that she has a shit ton of money on her. She's learning that she needs to be really careful with that money. She now got a really good lesson this episode, knowing that, hey, adventurers are kind of trash, especially the lowly ones. You gotta really be careful. So, she's learning a good lesson out there, even though it's kind of a harsh one. But that's where this lane is in this show, and I think that that's where this succeeds. On top of that, I watched this episode dubbed, so it made it for a really easy watch for me too. And I just really felt entertained by this. And I didn't like laugh. I didn't have any laughing moments, but I did have a lot of smiling moments this episode when she was being held, when the guard spooked her, when the lady was like talking to her about the meats, when the old man was talking to her about like, oh my God, how much money you have, when she got the hookup with the little money bag, like a lot of smiles this episode. And I think that's where this show is right in the lane. It's like, hey, on a Friday, if you need a little bit of a palate cleanser, let's say today you watched, Unwanted Undead, or maybe today you watched Solo Leveling, or maybe today you're going to watch an episode, or you're going to catch up, and you just need like that little palate cleanser that maybe you want to scroll through your phone and, be on Twitter a little bit, kind of not fully pay attention, but have something nice in the background. I think that's where this show is home in. It's not a waste of time, and it's entertaining enough, and it's cute. And I think cute matters. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Very quick in and out, but Weakest Tamer, I really enjoyed this episode. And this episode kind of like said like, hey, I kind of want to watch more. And that's a good feeling to have. It's like, I want to watch more, And thankfully, I think it's because it's dubbed. If it wasn't dubbed, I probably maybe wouldn't drop it, but I maybe would put the pause on it. It's like, okay, I'll kind of watch this in just like a binge fashion, like on the Saturday or something, like when I don't have anything else to watch. But because it's dubbed, I'm cool being here weekly. That's my personal view. Maybe you're watching it subbed or whatever, but you have different feelings. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And for those who are familiar with the source material, let me know if any kind of juicy stuff happens. Like, you don't spoil anything, but like, hey, if adventures get a little more exciting, let me know in the comments. All right. Peace out, my friends.